Guys, Flippin' Landlord Ninja here.
And I'm Kevin, the Property Prince.
And we are Two Guys Take on Real Estate. So we've been getting this question a lot on TikTok as well as YouTube. It's how do you find cash buyers for your wholesale deals?
It's a huge part of the wholesale deal. You got to do something with the deal once you've got it signed.
Exactly. So we're going to go through how we find cash buyers, generally about 4 different ways. And yeah, as always, we're here to pay it forward so you guys can learn from our stupid mistakes.
That's right. And if you want to know more about this and all the other topics about real estate, make sure you subscribe and ring the notifications bell so you don't miss out on all of our awesome videos.
Yeah, and if you actually have a deal in place right now, leave a comment below saying yes or no. I'd love to hear about that. That's awesome. We love hearing that people have great success and that they've actually locked in a couple deals, maybe even sold a couple deals. That's fantastic.
He's right. We hear so much from our followers. We just can't wait to hear more. So yeah, thanks very much, guys.
Two guys take on real estate.
All right, so let's start talking about the first way of finding a cash buyer. Kev, what's the number one way you find cash buyers?
Honestly, kind of social networking. I think is probably the easiest way, I would say. You don't need a ton of cash buyers. You just need a few really good ones that are always ready to buy. So you want to basically, always be cultivating and building a list of potential buyers. And that way, as you're out looking for deals, you're continuing to build your list of buyers. People always seem to forget that.
Yep, that's true. So when you say social networking, you're talking about maybe going to like landlord associations, stuff like that, kind of maybe meetups or something like that?
A lot of different ways. Those are some great examples of exactly that, Matt. And one of the things I always tell folks is if you're really into real estate, you should always be keeping your mind and brain tuned to real estate and look for an opportunity to network and talk about it. So maybe you're out grabbing a bite to eat or at a bar somewhere, and you hear somebody mention that they're a contractor. You hear somebody mention that they're that they watch something on HGTV, right? That's a great opportunity to bring up that you're in that business and you're looking for somebody that you're always looking to give somebody their next project.
Yep.
So what do you do with them? You meet somebody, you bump into somebody, you go to a networking event. What do you do once you've gotten their information?
I mean, well, first off, I would keep track of it, maybe using like a Google spreadsheet or something like that. This way you can kind of categorize them into what they're interested in, what area they're interested in. Make sure you have their number and their email address so that once you actually have that deal that fits their criteria, you can send that right out to them and say, guess what? I have the deal for you. You want to close on this next week.
I can't agree more. You want to be, you want to not neglect one side of the column for the other. So everybody gets so focused on how to go out and find that deal, they forget to work on getting that buyer's list ready. So now when they have that deal, they go to sell it, and they have 2 people's names on the list, and those people haven't done any business in forever. They've neglected it. Now they're going out and trying to hustle real fast to find somebody, and they can't always do it. So yeah, getting a list, finding 50 different people to keep on that list, and like you said, sending that information out right away, getting them excited. Great news, got a deal ready just for you. Get back in touch with me as quick as possible.
The second way that we actually find people that are looking to buy, cash buyers, like that, is actually, we have an affiliate down in the link below, is PropStream. This is a great tool that we use that we can find cash buyers. You can actually go to their website, search, and they have a filter specifically for that, for finding cash buyers. And all you really need to do is look, let's just say the last 6 months, maybe year, of all the cash buyers in your area, and especially the ones that have bought multiple times, because that they're hungry and they're looking, they're in business. And literally, you just curate the list. It's so simple. Export it. You can even skip trace right from inside the software.
That's why that's one of the most common questions we get is, what do you guys use to generate these leads? How do you guys track these folks down? We use PropStream. There, we said it, okay? And like you said, there's a link there. Find our link for it. Click into it. I think they're doing a free trial when you use our link.
Yeah, 7 days. Yep.
Yeah, awesome. So you'll get to see exactly what we're talking about. If you're serious about getting into this business, invest in yourself just a little bit. Make the commitment to yourself to use this program, and you'll see why we use it.
Now, so a lot of you might say, wow, $97 a month, because that's what it is. Something around there. Is a little expensive, but I'll tell you right now, you lock in that first deal, it's paid for it for the next, 5-10 years.
It costs less than your internet connection, and it's just as important. If you're going to get serious about doing this stuff, it does a lot of the work that an administrative staff would do for you. Like you said, the skip tracing, the the emailing and texting, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Is done automatically for you through
the other thing that, is not really for this video, but besides PropStream finding cash buyers, you can also find leads. So it's a multi-pronged approach.
That's
so
right.
I think it's a great tool to have in your arsenal.
Yeah, can't agree more. And like I said, we get that question all the time. So we wanted to make sure we included that information in one of our videos so you could find it too and get the jump start you deserve.
So the third way we find cash buyers or, investors for those wholesale deals that you're locking up is Facebook groups.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's kind of social networking. Literally, but it's internet social networking, I guess. And absolutely, if you go to your, region around you, Boston area, investor
group or something like that.
You know.
Aston, Connecticut investor groups.
Yep.
There's even groups specifically about wholesalers that people troll also that are looking for deals. Basically, I would say go onto these sites and say, hey, I have a deal. I'm looking for cash buyers. DM me. And I look on there all the time on ones in our area, and I see 11, 20, 30 comments with people. And those are just the ones that are commenting and actually not listening to the post and actually DMing. Yeah. So, there's probably tons more where that, you're not seeing. That you're making a huge list for $0 and takes very little of your time.
Right. So, like I said, it's an important part of the business is having that list. Now, these people might only be buying one project a year. Maybe they're buying 2 projects a year. So you can't, depend on the fact that you have 5 or 10 names on a list. You have to make sure that you've got plenty of people on that list because not everybody's always looking to buy at the exact same time.
Correct.
So keep building that list. Don't ever think you've got more than enough people that are ready to buy your deals. Get that list growing. It costs you nothing to push a button and send a text to all of them all at once.
The fourth way that I would highly recommend, which is kind of also another form of social networking, but you're going to go where the buyers are. And I would actually look at attending some of the foreclosure auctions in your area. Not to buy the foreclosure necessarily, but the people attending there, they're looking for deals.
That's sneaky.
So guess what?
That's right.
They're there, and you can snatch up maybe 1, 2, 4, 5, buyers right then and there.
That's a guy that's right there as a cash buyer trying to buy a property. They're ready to buy, right?
Exactly, and maybe you don't talk to the one that bought the property, but you talk to the 4 that didn't, and there you go,
Boom,
right there.
Absolutely, and they're ready to buy. So especially if you have a deal pending. That's a great opportunity to offload that deal right there on the spot.
So that's the 4 different ways that we find cash buyers, and that you guys can easily do it for you for $0 to maybe a little bit a month. Yeah. And so if this was helpful, let us know in the comments, as well as do us a huge favor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so that you actually hear us when we actually have the new videos coming out.
Yeah, they come out all the time, so definitely stay tuned to this. If you found this stuff very, very helpful, or if there's a video that you haven't seen from us yet that you need to know about, you have questions that you just need answers.
There's other stuff that we haven't put out yet?
There's got to be. I'm sure we have barely hit the tip of the iceberg here with this stuff. So please let us know in the comments. What do you want to see next? What do you need to know more about? And we'll be more than happy to accommodate our viewers like yourself and create those videos to give you
How
answers.
can we help you guys on your wholesale real estate journey?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me.
Getting all choked up just thinking about how we can help. It's been great hanging out with you guys today.
Thanks,
one of
guys.
us might be back next week. You may not be this guy. I don't know. Rest in peace.
Thanks, guys. Wow, Kev.
And that could have been a real dark YouTube video ending, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. We can't wait to see you on the next video.
Awesome.
Take care.
Have a good one.